in this video, the CX500 Scrambler build progresses a whole lot by taking it all apart. So we're reaching that point where we gotta hit full teardown, so we finish up all the fabrication and everything goes out to powder coat and plating. So this video is gonna be filled with all the last little details I gotta knock out on the bike before we can get to teardown. So yeah, sit back and enjoy all the little random stuff I gotta do before we get to that point. So because this thing is adventure bike oriented, you're going to have gear with you. So this is one of those insignificant details that I've just added. So a couple little tie points. So we got one on the rack there, because there's not really anything to keep a strap from moving down that direction. Whereas here you could have a nice, sturdy locking point down here on the frame. So I have a matching one on the other side right there. And you could use that for maybe strapping gear inside here, or if you have, like, let's say a longer bag that needs a strap going that way. So just trying to think ahead. So I've got the same thing on that side, and then one more. So 6 altogether. I got one right there. So I figured that's going to be like strap something on top of the rack, who knows. But I just want to make sure I have as much usability built into this thing as I can. Alright, we are making progress on the CX500, and to make progress, we're taking it apart. So we're in full teardown mode right now, and I have been doing final welding on a lot of different stuff. So over here, of course, you can see all of the different things I've made, like the skid plate, the racks, the crash bars, that kind of thing. Just finished welding all of those, so those are ready to go, and we're going to be bringing things to powder coat and paint. So another thing I just finished up is the exhaust. I had to back purge this thing, so that's why the engine is still in the bike, because I need all of the mounts attached. So went ahead, back purged it, welded as much as I could on the bike so we could avoid distortion, and then I just pulled it off. And between last night and this morning, I've just been welding different sections of it, avoiding any kind of warpage. Goes back on, fits like a glove, so really happy about that. And other than that, just all the parts I'm pulling off the bike. We're sorting here in different boxes, so some stuff is going to be refinished and whatnot. Other stuff is just kind of ready to go. So as of now, time to get the engine out of this thing and then get it down to a bare frame. That's always fun. So let's get going. So right here in the most visible sections, the only spot I had some trouble welding, it seemed like there was a little bit of contamination on there. I had to grind it back and re-weld it about 3 times. So it's a little bit grayed from heat, but we eventually got it. Other than that though, it looks okay. It's gonna fit nice. Just clears everything. It's just a really nice kind of budget way of doing a 2-in-1 without modifying the front pipes. So I think it's pretty cool. Luckily I did get at least a couple good welds really visible. So nice bracket there. And this one's not going to be visible. But I did have to actually replace this muffler. The bike had fallen on its side, crushed the muffler, and it sucked. So I had to, that's why the corners are a little bit kind of eaten away there, because I had to cut this thing off the other one and re-weld it back on here. But we got it. think I'm finally ready to take this stuff to powder. About a half hour too late today. I can't quite make it, so it's got to wait a few days until I get stuff down there, but I used an entire bottle of argon in the last 24 hours. I filled that yesterday and it's almost out now. Just back purging the exhaust, even though it's a small system, and then just all the little piddly stuff on here. Very time consuming, so I'm hoping I have another exhaust project. I got to put a muffler on my CB750. I'm hoping that I can have enough to get that on there because that video needs to go out this Monday, so it's a process, guys. YouTube is not easy, alright? Making videos, recording things, taking the time to edit. Oh my gosh. But this is looking alright. I think I'm going to start loading everything up in the van, getting it out of my way, and then hopefully, you know, Tuesday or something like that, I can get this thing, get all of the components out to powder, and then in a couple weeks we'll have it all back, start reassembly. Stuff. This one's just full of powder coat parts. Try to degrease the swing arm a little bit. You know, gotta do those people a favor. They're doing you a service. Also, CB750 4-to-1 that I acquired. It's in really good shape up there. No idea what I'm going to do with it. Well, we have the bike down to its bare components, and this is again one of my favorite parts of any build because now we have a lot more anticipation and everything is planned out, and now it just all has to come back together kind of metaphorically and literally. So yeah, with any build you get two teardowns. You get one when you first get the bike, whenever you got to rip all of the stock stuff off that you're never going to use, and then you get another teardown like in this video after you finish all of the hard work that has been the build to get it to this point. You get to tear it all back down and then have everything finished for good. Really excited to get this thing back together, wired up, fired up, and get this thing out on both the road and the trail. So really excited for testing on this one. But soon enough we'll have this thing done. We'll make some cool videos on it and we'll have a good time with it. So anyway, hope you guys like this one. If you have any questions like the plastic welder and stuff like that, I have that link below. Anything else, just feel free to ask and I'll get right back to you. But yeah, I'm going to end it off here. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.